Hi folks, pieces of my life, me. So I can't do me, all of me in this one. Maybe I'll do other me's, looking at different aspects. But I thought, I haven't scripted it, I haven't thought about what I'm going to talk about. But I'd just talk about bits of me and at the same time as some of this, because this is a bit of me. I don't know why, I just love spicy stuff. Today it's a bit flipping different out. We've had this stonking hot weather. Today is drizzly. Let's have a look. Still not chucking it down or anything, but every now and then there's a little bit of drizzle. Again, yeah, that's a bit of me. Does that bother me? Nah, not really. Weather don't bother me one way or the other. If it's hot, I'll be out. If it's cold, I'll be out. If it's bloody wet, I'll be out. And I'll wear my kilt, don't matter what that weather is, any time of the year. So yeah, it's something a lot of people that talk to me in the street say, oh, you wear that all year? Or you wouldn't wear that in such weather, would you? But no, it's an all year thing. Talking about kilts, that'll bring a little bit of my personality in probably. I'd say I'm pretty easygoing. I get on well with people, strangers, people I've known for a long time. But you get dickheads every now and then that come along just trying to be an arsehole. So in the goth world I really don't get anything as such. Every now and then I'll get a person, it's usually the same thing, like your skirt. Now you have to weigh that up, that there's the odd person that doesn't think and they just say like your skirt, and then you got the dickhead that is trying to get one over on you, which gets over about -0 because it really don't freaking bother me. One, it don't bother me. Two, for anyone that goes around saying that to somebody in a kilt, makes you look the dickhead, because it makes you look like you know sweet bugger all. If you don't know the difference between a kilt and a skirt, you're a bit fucked, really. So to me, or the person wearing the kilt, that person looks a dickhead. To 99 point some odd % of people around that hear it would probably go, fucking dickhead. So yeah, that's no problem to me. So if we look at that as bringing it on to who I am, how I see things, how I go about things, I'd say I'm a pretty decent flipping bloke, and I make friends with lots of flipping people. I can get to town, come back, I've got a few more extra friends. People want to talk, they come over to talk, you smile, you have a flipping chat to them, and you make friends with them, and sometimes you don't realise it, just think I've had a chat. Then weeks will go by, whatever, and there's a face there, over there, wherever, walking up to you, hey, big smile on the bloody face, how you doing? And if at my age you sort of think, who the hell's that? Then they'll say something and then it's there. So you make friends like that, and when you're doing that, that's a big bloody plus. Overcomes that one in a bloody and it is in literally thousands that comes out with a negative thing. So those sort of things, I've got the sort of nature where that sort of thing doesn't bother me, apart from I turn around and think, dickhead. So talking about dickheads and my lifestyle, yeah, now and then on videos I'll get somebody come out with something which is about on the same level as like your skirt. Come out with something that I'm sure obviously they think is insulting and is going to flipping make you curl up in a ball and go. One, I'm 69. I'm not a young whippersnapper that is going to go, oh bloody hell, look. I really don't give a shit. I've been through life, and through your life you learn about the good, the bad, the indifferent, whatever, and things just don't have that bloody effect on you. So when people do that, you sort of think, go away and bloody do it to somebody sort of age group that's going to bloody care. In fact, don't go and do it to anybody. It's not the bloody thing to do to anybody. But people do it, and really has no effect. And something that I've had to try and teach people, you get people in the street, not with me, but I know it happens to many goths, that people will call out stuff, and what's funny about it is that it's funny because the things people that are thinking they're being an arsehole to you call out to male goths, especially to female goths, is a bloody compliment. They just don't realise that by being an arsehole and going, I'm going to make their day a freaking misery, so they come out with something. And goths are the sort of people that, yeah, you get one or two that'll attack back, but generally you find goths don't. They're not the sort of people that really fall for it. And why fall for something that's a bloody compliment? So I have many goth friends, and especially women, that the times will come up and say, hey, I was in town today, blah blah blah. Hey, Morticia, hey, you look like this, or you look like Death Warmed Up, or you look like this. And I go, bloody awesome, isn't it? They just don't realise that the names they call are compliments, not insults. And I suppose the worst thing that could happen is if goths could be bothered, is to turn around and go, hey, thank you very much, that's a bloody lovely compliment. But yeah, it's not very often you do that, but yeah, it's a compliment, thank you very much. Tell you what goths or any subculture don't like, if you really, really want to insult a goth or any other subculture, you need lines like, hello, you look nice today. Go along that vein, because we really can't take it, you know. Yeah, we really can't take that sort of thing, so they're good insults. You look nice today. I love your clothes. I love that atmosphere about you. You look this and it's bloody wonderful. Whatever. Use those sort of things, because we really can't take it. It's bloody terrible. The other stuff that's thrown is, said a compliment. We might not say it, but inside we're going, bloody awesome. Because, why is it a compliment? Because it's something we use daily. We call each other and we call ourselves. No good call, hey, you freaky bastard. Yeah, we know we're bloody freaky. We like to be bloody freaky. Oh, you look like bloody daft warmed up. Thank you very much. What I'm bloody doing daily is working then. Whatever. We don't care. Anyway, yeah, so that's part of life for me, I suppose. But it's not a part that I bloody care about because I'm too freaking old to care about. I really, really don't bloody care. But then again, on probably insults, I've had a couple of times or so about, oh, yeah, your place looks like you're living in a freaking Poundland, USA and that dollar store. I don't bloody care. If it does, fine. I'll bloody like Poundland. If you're talking about things around me, and we'll talk about Poundland specifically, yeah, you go in there, you buy something for £1. How many times there's people that have shopped in Poundland and picked something up and gone, £1? How the friggin' hell do they sell that for £1? It's ceramic, it's bloody excellent quality, it's just what you want, and it's a bloody £1. Now you go to any other shop, you can be paying £10, £15 for it. Why the hell do I want to go and spend that amount of money on that object when I can get it for a bloody £1? That's pretty bloody bright thinking, I think. Why? You'd say, oh, they can't bloody do that. Yes, of course they can do it, because they buy them so much bloody bulk that they can sell it for that bloody price. Us meager buggers, we might go and get a dozen of it or something, but they got stores all over. They literally buy the stuff in the bloody thousands. The discount and everything's probably bloody incredible. And yeah, they sell the bloody stuff for £1. Stuff I've seen on there, these Harry Potter bags, different house, Gryffindor, Slytherin, blah blah, £1, and it's 100% cotton. Bloody try and get a bag 100% cotton. £1. Online I've looked them up, and you're talking between £6 and generally £10. Why the hell would I want to pay that when I can spend £1? Yeah, so the insult really doesn't freaking matter, does it? The other one I've had lately, the bloody shit and tosh and everything that you have surrounding you, that's some bloody legacy to leave your kids when you bloody pop your clogs, sort of thing. I don't give a shit. How many people actually go out and fill their house full of stuff that their kids are going to enjoy when you've gone? I doubt there's very many people that do that. You've got your own bloody life to lead. I don't want to go out and bloody fill my place full of stuff that my kids like, and I'm looking around going, what the bloody hell's all this stuff? So you can see it. It's a bloody useless statement to make, really. And to be at the end of the day, I'm under no doubt that when I go, lots of this stuff is all going to be thrown in a bloody skip, probably. Because they might possibly look at it and think, that's bloody tosh, throw it. It won't cross their mind, I suppose, for one bloody bit that what you're throwing in is antique, that what you're throwing in costs the bloody fortune, and it still costs a fortune to flip in buy. So there's a lot of money in this shit that's surrounding me, and if people throw it in the bin because they can't be asked to figure whether something's of importance, whether it's vintage, whether it's very old and it's got a bloody hell of a story behind it, and if nothing else it will make them some money, then they deserve to bloody have nothing. So yeah, again, stupid dates for no reason. So yeah, they're little parts of me, how I react to those sort of things. My birth sign, I'm on the cusp. I'm Capricorn, Aquarius. Not really into all that, but I do look bits up at times, and what sort of character you're supposed to be and that. And funny enough, you do sort of fit in with your characteristics, and I fit in pretty much with those. I'm very much a lot of the things that they're supposed to be, and I'm sort of lucky that I have the two. And I can't remember which side it is or both, but not very forgiving bloody people. Yeah, we forgive. Some don't. I'll forgive you alright, like fuck. Some do, but we're very, very hard at bloody forgiving. And it's not even probably forgiving, it's forgetting. I suppose to a big degree I do forgive, but I don't forget, and I will pay it back. Sounds awful, doesn't it? And I'm not talking about a silly little thing or something, but if somebody really tries to destroy me or anything, I will bide my time. I will not say anything, I will not let anybody know anything, but I will be the worst bloody nightmare. So, on that point, seeing as I buy so much bloody tosh, I thought I'd have a look at a couple of bits of tosh. And when I got this today, it was £2.99. Lovely tin. I opened it up because I didn't know what was in it, and it's that. Even the store said £2.99. They couldn't find out for themselves, but they said it would be worth a hell of a lot more than that. There's 4 metal, really nice pencils in there, and 2 packs of cards. I don't really play cards. Cards I use for doing the odd magic trick, but I couldn't flipping not buy it. And one other thing I want to show you, which I bought yesterday, didn't do my street cred any good because I had to freaking walk around town with it, and it was a teddy bear. Yeah, what do I want a teddy bear for? One, some photo shoots where a model wants me to do a mock-up of photographs she does, which have teddy bears and that in. So she does the glamour, I do the idiot. And I wanted a big teddy bear, and there was a teddy bear, and I saw this, so I bought it. Now, one or two, if you watched Instagram or anything, you've probably seen it. But here it is. Oh, there we go. Come on, you old bugger. Look at the bloody size of that thing. Well, I will use it, and then I should imagine it'll go to some child or woman or whatever. But it's a little one, isn't it? Let's try and get it down again. And people that sort of mock all this sort of thing, they think something that bloody size is going to cost you in a shop. But it cost me £2. And I'm not going to fricking argue at that. So, yeah. So I'm not going to go on too much. Today I'll do some more bits of me, maybe the me 1, 2, 3, whatever. But in this one I wanted to touch on how people treat you and how you react to that treatment. And a lot is yourself, how you deal with it. You're best not to bother about it, you're best not to react to it. Put it out your mind, get on with life. Life's too short to deal with all that shit. So you've got to be a bit spicy. And when people are throwing crap at you, get that spiciness up and say, I couldn't give a shit. Because I'm going to have a friggin' drink of my spice. And you're not hotter than that bugger. The world's getting a bit bloody pear-shaped, and to live in it, you've got to start getting a bloody bit of a hard skin and not let so many things get to you, because it's a world full of games now, and one of the games is to go and try and freaking disrupt people's lives and be an arsehole to them. So I really suggest that you don't play the game. It's like bullies at school. If you react to the bully, so it's best either not to react, because it's freaking boring playing a game with somebody and it's only you playing, or you have to react in a positive way and say, not playing your fucking game, mate. I'm swearing now. So we'll leave it at there, and maybe the other bits of me will be a little bit more interesting and not so bloody miserable. So yeah, go out in the world, do what you want to do, be what you want to be. Don't let anybody tell you that you're doing it wrong or you shouldn't be doing this, that, the other. End of the day, they do what they want to bloody do. They wouldn't like you saying that to them. So just think, on your bike. So, see you later folks, have fun. It's still not chucking it down, that's a bloody positive. So see you next video, and pieces of me.